In 1961, Spokane police turned their attention to a potential suspect in the Candy Rogers case, a man named Hugh Bion Morse. At the time, Morse was incarcerated in Minnesota for a series of violent crimes, including multiple homicides, sexual assaults, and burglaries committed across the country, including in Spokane around the time of Candy's disappearance. Born on January 9, 1930 in Kansas City, Missouri, Morse entered the U.S. Army sometime in the 1940s. His military record was marked with instability. He went AWOL in 1946 and again in 1950 while serving in the Marines. After relocating to North Carolina, Morse was arrested in May of 1951 for indecent exposure and assault. That same year, he was dishonorably discharged from the military. Following his release, Morse traveled to California, where he committed a series of burglaries in Los Angeles. He was sentenced to 6 months in jail and 3 years probation. In 1955, he was arrested in Fairfield, California for a disturbing offense involving 2 young girls. He was subsequently committed to a state hospital where he was diagnosed a sexual psychopath. Morse remained there until his release in early 1957 under the condition of 1 year of supervised probation. Afterward, Morse moved to Spokane to live with his mother. During this period, police reports later linked him to multiple cases of voyeurism in residential neighborhoods. On November 7, 1959, just 8 months after Candy's murder, Morse forcibly entered the home of 28-year-old Gloria Bree and took her life. Less than a year later, he was connected to the deaths of 69-year-old Blanche Boggs and 27-year-old Bobby Ann Landini, all in Spokane. Another woman, Beverly Myers, survived a brutal attack in her own home and was later able to identify Morse as her assailant. His crime spree escalated as he fled across state lines. In April 1961, while in Atlanta, Georgia, Morse committed a series of home invasions involving extreme physical and emotional harm to several victims. By August 1961, Morse had been added to the FBI's 10 most wanted list. He managed to stay on the run for several weeks, eventually resurfacing in St. Paul, Minnesota. There, on September 18, 1961, he killed 34-year-old Carol Ronan. His capture came shortly after when a woman named Harold Carlson recognized his photograph and alerted authorities. Hugh Bion Morse was arrested on October 13, 1961, finally bringing his reign of violence to an end. Given the nature of Hugh Bion Morse's crimes and the fact that several of his murders occurred in Spokane around the same time Candy Rogers was killed, investigators believed they had a strong suspect. The timeline and